I mean, life is interesting no matter what, I think. If I knew my life already, I would choose something else. If you have a certain set of mind, you can reach many goals. So yeah, I don't know if I would have chose the again, because if I would know. But of course, with dance, I like the dance because you can do so many different creations with it. It's like a unique language that you can be anything. You know, you can be historical figure, you can be a subject, you can be, I don't know, a bird in ballet, you can be... It's so versatile, it's not one thing. Ballet itself is very interesting, very likable, people love it. We just need to choreograph it in a more modern way. Not necessarily change the steps, but the way you fix them together. It's like alphabet, you know. You don't change letters, you change the way you write it. So that's same with dance. First of all, as a performer, you perform for people. So the only reason you go on stage is because you communicated with the audience, and audience are the most important people why you do it. And if people wouldn't want to see ballet or dance, you know, I wouldn't be doing it. So you're really communicating with people, and that's sort of where I belong, where I like to be on stage, communicating, living through the story or the dance with people. On stage, that's sort of where I shine and belong.
I hope Sergei is now ready for, after an exhausting performance, ready to come on stage again. So please give a warm welcome again to Sergei Polunin. It's like a dream to be on the same stage with you, as I was like looking in my photo agenda, like 3.5 years I've seen you dancing in London at Coliseum with Sartori, and now it's amazing that we are able to offer to Romanian public your performance. So I really would like to ask you first, how's feeling being the very first time in Romania and dancing for this public? How's being in Transylvania, a part of Europe where you have never been?
No, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. And for me, I never have been to Romania, so it's first time. And I owned it coming here because my flight, I missed the flight, not because of my fault. But we ran for 1 hour and we missed the flight. Then we slept in the airport. Then we flew, we were flying here and we almost landed and the storm started. So, so we took off and went to different city. And then there was long car drive. So, but I had the chance to look at the country. Got the feel of the place, so it's good to own something. You know, if it's easy, you don't appreciate as much. Yes. And then I came on stage, and it was a bit wet because of the mist. So I was like, okay, it's going to be challenging, but it was fun. It was good to perform for you guys.
I was very impressed that the Cluj audience, as I told you yesterday, voted Dancer that among the best films, if I could say, here in Transylvania. They really loved it. I've seen people getting out emotional at the film, even though the film, traveled quite a lot. It was on TV, but I'm just curious, how was the experience of doing it? And as we talked today, you prepare now, or the team is preparing like another dancer. Follow
yes. Up. First of all, we are doing the second documentary with Anton Corbijn, which like this incredible director who worked with Johnny Cash, Rolling Stones, and many, like Nirvana, and many different legendary bands and film actors. So I'm very lucky to have him on board. I have to say it's not crazy much fun shooting documentary because you want to live your life. You don't want to.
And people do follow you always with the cameras.
You don't want to people intrude your life, and also you don't know what you're doing. Like it's your choice. You can go this way or you can go that way. How does the documentary ends? How does it start? How does it? So it is a difficult experience. And when I finished the first one, I was like, we're never going to do second one. And here we are. But I cannot guarantee what it's about. When I did first one, I did it because I wanted to show different nature in different countries. That was my thought. Like I didn't think about anything else. It's all up to director.
We talked last night here, right before your rehearsals, about the last year and about the fact that you have become a father. You have a nice kid. And I would like just to ask you how much this great, amazing event, seeing your child and actually being there with them, because we talked about, this pandemic, that somehow, in a way, not being able to do your own routine like before, give you this great opportunity to be there at home. So I'm just curious how much this experience changed you as an individual.
I mean, I knew, like, first of all, I felt I was, I'm going to have a child. I always felt it. And nothing can prepare you for that, so you just have it. And then you adapt to it, and it's, I have to say, it's the best thing in the world. It's truly unbelievable. And it changes you in a good way, but not necessarily at once, but they feel you. So if you're upset, they feel you. If you're angry, they feel that. So you have to be better for them. And they know when you trick them, and so you ask yourself every day, how do you make your thoughts better? How do you, I don't know. I even thought, I should be stretching. So I started stretching so I could be better. And it's, every day is better, and it's like unlimited love that grows. So whoever is thinking about having a child, you should have it. It's strong. And also what I noticed, the karma, what karma is to me is what child gets from your DNA. So if you use your brain a lot in life, your child or grandchild will get that. If you use your muscles, your child will gain some of that DNA. So that's a kind of karmic that I noticed gets passed on from grandfathers, parents to the child. So it's important whatever you do. So if you drink, most likely your grandkid's gonna drink. So yeah, DNA, that's how it develops, and that's what I noticed. You see your, I don't know, your grandparents in your child, and so on. It's quite amazing.
The last one, Sergei, you worked with the great Romanian dancer Alina Cojocaru.
Oh, yeah.
And I know some people would like to know how you were doing, how it came this idea of doing together Romeo and Juliet. How do you work with Alina and of course with Johan Coburg?
Well, it sort of came together. Orina di Verona asked me to do a show for them, and Johan asked, and I asked him if he wants to do anything, choreograph, and he said I would like to do Romeo and Juliet. So I combined these two projects, and we performed for 10,000 people with Alina, who she did Juliet so many times. She's probably the best ever, Juliet. But for me, it was the first time, and we danced it, and it was like absolutely a special performance, which we hope to bring it to Romania. Yes. But yeah, I'm very proud of this project because Johan made it sort of for nowadays. It's fast-paced. It's like a movie. He got inspired by movies, so you watch it in one go. It's no intermissions. So you come and you watch for 1 hour and 20 minutes something, and you want more, but it's like one good movie that you take it at once, and there is no, as we say, no water. There's everything to impact your feelings. So yeah, we hope to bring it here, and it will be magical.
What's next for you, Sergei? Like, what's your next, let's say, important project which you have now to start working at?
Well, next one is Dante. We're doing Dante Divine Comedy for Italy, for Ravenna Festival, and it's going to be in September. So we are working also with Ross. Ross is doing Inferno, Hell, and I'm doing Purgatory, and there's somebody's brothers, Bubenichik brothers, doing Heaven. So there's 3 different teams for Heaven, for Purgatory and Hell, Purgatory and Hell. And yeah, I don't know what's going to be. Like when you create, you let people create, and we see when we gather everything together what it's going to be.
It's the same like doing films, like you work every day, but just at the editing, then it's
It could be fun and it's a bad result, or it could be not fun and it's an amazing result. But I have a good feeling about it, and That's what's amazing about creation. You don't know what's at the end, but you'll have to let people create.
And last question is related to this famous video which boomed all over the world on the internet, Take Me to Church. And I'm just curious, like, what's the feeling of doing it on stage? Because it's part which now is actually in the pop culture, in the modern pop culture. It was a momentum which, I mean, did you expect it before? Like, did you think that this video could explode?
Yeah, I felt about it. It was like meant to be. You know, we gathered at the right place at the right time all together, all these different components. You know, David LaChapelle found this music of Hozier, who wrote this unique song, and it's music who did it as well. And David had this church in his property in Hawaii. You know, like he combined it, and I appeared in his life. And yeah, it was meant to be. It was meant to be gathered together there, and we created it, and it was good. People liked it, and I don't really have a choice but to dance it tonight.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak, a fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life. If I'm a pagan of the good time, my lover's the sunlight. Keep the goddess on my side. She demands a sacrifice. Drain the whole sea, get something shiny, something meaty for the main course. Let's a fine looking high horse. What you got in the stable? We've a lot of starving faithful. That looks tasty, that looks plenty. This is hungry word. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife.